Warning, this video contains spoilers for the entire show leading up to the war arc. Proceed at your own risk. One of the most asked questions about Naruto on the internet is, why did Itachi kill his clansmen? But the most common answers on the internet on sites like Reddit and Quora are often unsatisfactory. The most common answers are that Danzo had given Itachi an ultimatum or that Itachi wanted to stop the Uchiha clan's coup. Needless to say, these answers don't really give any real insight into why someone would just massacre their whole clan. The three main reasons as to why the Uchiha clan perished were the harboring of evil by the Uchiha clan and their inevitable demise, Itachi's own hatred of the Uchiha, and Danzo's ultimatum. One of the things that is most overlooked by the Naruto fandom is the stone tablet of the Sage of Six Paths. It was revealed by Black Zetsu during the war arc that he was the one who had written the prophecy of the infinite Tsukuyomi on the stone tablet of the Sage of Six Paths to revive Kaguya. Hagoromo, the Sage of Six Paths, originally intended the stone tablet to be a warning message about not releasing Kaguya and the story of Indra and Ashura. The message of the stone tablet would reveal itself in several parts depending on what level of Sharingan you had. However, Black Zetsu had modified the warning of not releasing Kaguya by replacing it with the infinite Tsukuyomi and also modified the parts about the Mangekyo Sharingan with instructions of gaining power. Those with regular Sharingan could see the message that killing your loved ones would give you the Mangekyo Sharingan. Those who had the Mangekyo Sharingan could see that taking the eyes of a direct relative would give you the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, and those with the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan would be able to see the Eye of the Moon plan, or the infinite Tsukuyomi. The Uchiha clan, for many generations, had possession of the stone tablet and would often gather around it during their meetings or assemblies in the Uchiha shrine in a secret room. Therefore, every Uchiha with a Sharingan knew that they would have to kill those closest to them to obtain the Mangekyo Sharingan. You might remember Tobirama calling the Sharingan the evil eye. While there are many memes about Tobirama being a racist, it's more likely than not that Tobirama sensed a very real evil within the Uchiha. With that information, you can begin to understand what exactly would happen if the Uchiha coup were to happen. In Itachi's light novel Book of Dark Night, it's revealed that Shisui gained his Mangekyo after purposefully letting his teammate die, and was so regretful afterwards that he decided to mentor Itachi and steer him clear of the Uchiha's ways. If someone like Shisui could fall to the stone tablet's corruption, there is no doubt that the Uchiha saw the rest of Konoha as nothing more than a means of obtaining the next level of the Sharingan, and therefore lived in their own part of the village in semi-seclusion. During the coup, the Uchiha would use that excuse to kill innocents to obtain the Mangekyo. They were not innocent victims, but potential murderers that got their comeuppance at the hands of one of their own. In Itachi's story, it's shown that Itachi's childhood mostly consisted of him interacting with kids outside the Uchiha clan. His first ninja team consisted of two other non-Uchiha ninjas, the death of one of whom resulted in Itachi's awakening of the Sharingan. During Itachi's time at Anbu, he also made friends with Kakashi, another non-Uchiha. This shows that Itachi cared about the people of his village and did not see them as only a means to gain more power. Itachi was a Konoha ninja first, and an Uchiha second. Itachi was one of the two Uchiha at the time that did not agree with their murderous ways and rejected it sternly. Itachi saw the tenets of the Uchiha directed by the Sage of Six Paths stone tablet as evil.
一族、一族、そういうあんたらは己の器の大きさを測り違え、俺の器の深さを知らぬから、今そこに這いつくばって、組織に執着し、一族に執着し、名に執着する。それは己を制約し、己の器を決めつける忌むべきこと。そして未だ見ぬ、知らぬ者を恐れ憎しむ愚かしきこと。俺の器はこのくだらぬ一族に絶望している。一族などとちっぽけなものに執着するから本当に大切なものを見失う。本当の変化とは規制に制約、予感や想像の枠に収まりきっていてはできない。
Itachi beats up the members of the Uchiha police force who had come to investigate him. The true nature of Itachi's feelings are let slip in this moment because it is directly after Shisui's death and the police force are here to accuse him and continue the coup despite the death of one of their own. This part doesn't really need explanation as most people already are aware of the facts of this part of the story. So in short, Danzo tells Itachi to kill his own clan from the inside so that the other clans of Konoha do not see this as the village authority going against another clan of the village and make them anxious or outright angry. This was the straw that broke the camel's back. Itachi was already angry with the Uchiha and Shisui had become a victim caught in the conflict and could not be given justice, as informing the clan of what had really happened to Shisui would only give them an excuse to execute the coup earlier. The Uchiha had not left any scope to avenge Shisui. And Shisui very much did not want the coup to happen. The coup at this point was going to begin in a matter of days and Danzo had given him an excuse to carry out what was already on his mind. To conclude, it wasn't just that Danzo had ordered Itachi to kill his clansmen to avoid a civil war and that he mindlessly complied with such an order. There was a very real threat to Konoha and the rest of the ninja world who would dare to make the mistake of stepping in the way of the bloodthirsty Uchiha, a bloodlust that Itachi knew too well.